I have 3 different cameras set up right now. I'm just being ridiculous per usual. But let me set up. Okay. That works, right? Oh, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, Instagram. I'm setting up. I guess I can't do it that way. Okay. I'm set up on the clock app, the Gram app, and then I'm multi-streaming on the Tube and the Purple app as well. I think. Yeah. Okay. So I'm here to do some mini readings. It's been like 6 months. Hi. I've been I can't say I've been good, but I haven't been I'm here, I'm alive. It's been too long since I've done readings, mini readings, and I'm like, let's do it. Let's do it. I've been wanting to do Roast Me, Glaze Me for a long time. And so, yeah, if anyone is interested, let me know. I really love doing the roast. Essentially, what it is, just tell me if you want me to roast you, aka just like read you to filth, or if you want me to glaze you and give me your chart info, send me a little tippy tip, and I will do that. I'll do that here for you on live. Hey, Parallax. Oh my God. Someone's watching me on Twitter. Oh, thanks, Saint. You're so sweet. Thank you. Getting some really beautiful gifts over here on the clock app. Hi. And yeah, what was I gonna say? So yeah, and glaze me. Thank you. Thanks, guys. I don't know, like if you can tap. I don't know what the things are on the different apps. I'm mostly on the Clock app, so I know all the engagement things there. But I don't know what else you do on maybe likes, taps, hearts, anything, any comments. If you, I always love to hear people's sun, moon, rising, like what we're working with here in the chat. Um, Especially rising signs. I'm always curious what rising signs we're working with, because that kind of gives me an idea of like what might be going on with you right now. Thanks, Para. Excuse me. So yeah, and it's been a weird week. I've heard a lot of people being like, I mean, I've just been witnessing a lot of craziness happening, and it's been weird. I don't know how, like, just a lot of discord, a lot of discord. I'm not talking about the app. Um, a lot of, and I've been trying to look at the astrology and being like, what is it? Oh, something in my throat. What is it? Like, what's like causing this tension? And especially over this past week, like, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to all the drama that's happening on the Clock app and the debate space. It's kind of where I've been for the past like year. But what I noticed is Venus just re-entered Aries. Jeez, what is in my throat? um Venus just re-entered Aries, for the first time in a couple weeks, and we've had this Venus retrograde in Aries that started what, February, March, beginning of March, and it's just like finally about to finish up this long cycle that it's been in. Um, what else was I about to say? I'm just very like confused about this thing in my throat. I'm like, did a bug get stuck in there? Okay, so that's one thing. I'm like, okay, we're finishing up this Venus retrograde story that we've been in essentially. What month is it? Yeah, the past like 3 months. And then on top of that, we've been finishing up this Mars retrograde story. Mars just finished its retrograde shadow period. It's like finally moving into new territory. And it's just loud, and it's in Leo. So Mars is like very aggressive right now, very loud, and has a lot to say. Someone just called me up to a live and was like, "Here, what's going on?" And I was like, Mars and everyone wants the mic. Everyone wants a chance at the microphone. Everyone wants to be heard. And sometimes you're not really thinking about the repercussions of, you know, just saying what you want to say and like just grabbing the mic and and you know, speaking your mind. And that's not to say you shouldn't. But sometimes it just seems that there's been a lot of tension in people just like kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Just moving off instincts. And part of that's also like Mercury and Aries. Everyone, it's just kind of like, it's loud, it's hot. There's a lot of hot mics. There's a lot of hot mics. So we're moving into like new territory. All the planets are direct finally. I think things are gonna, tensions kind of cool down a little bit once, you know, in a couple weeks. I've been looking at May 15th as sort of like new territory space. But yeah, I wanted to hop on live and see if anyone has any questions. Like I said, we have roast me. I can roast you. I can glaze you. Oh, I didn't explain glaze you. That essentially means I will look at your chart and just tell you all the amazing things about you that I see. And sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need a nice glaze, especially in these trying times. And of course, you can remain anonymous. I just ask that, you know, you put, if you send me something on the payment apps, that you put your birth info all in there and like what you want in the memo too, so I know, so I don't have to ask you questions in the chat if you don't want to. And then also you can just ask me any other question too. If you're just curious about anything, and you know, you're like, I've been dying to have this question answered, or like, what is going on in my relationship, what's going on in my job, am I going to get a job anytime soon? That's a big question. I need someone to answer that question for me. Sometimes it's hard to read your own chart, okay? But yeah, let me know if you do. Um, you love a roasting. So yeah, if you do, I'm just asking for tippies, because yeah, your girl needs it. Your girl needs it. But let me know, and yeah, let me know in the chat. Oh my God, Ariel, hi! I've missed you. Um, yeah, and sit and share with your friends if you have any friends who are like going through it right now, and you're like, hey, the $15 reading. If you just need to be read, and you know, you need some clarity, some perspective, I love to do it. That's what I'm here for. So this is crazy. I'm looking at 3 different cameras. But yeah, share with your friends and let me know if you do send anything in, and I'll get started. Um, oh, last couple of days we've had this Virgo moon. The moon is now in Libra, but when it was in Virgo, especially yesterday, but like it's just it's been a little tough. Our Virgo moons over the next couple of years are a little bit, how do I say this, like draining. There's a lot of like a release happening. And yeah, it, every month we kind of have to go through that. So that's also something I'm looking forward to tomorrow. We have a much lighter energy. There's a lot of airy, bubbly, like lifting. What's the word I'm looking for? Just more optimistic. A little bit more glass half full. You know, incredible, amazing, everything. I think it's gonna help. I think it's gonna help. You have a Virgo moon and rising, Sasha. Yeah, I'm feeling you. I feel you heavy. Saturn is doing a number on us mutables. As a Pisces rising, I feel you deeply. Also, my chart ruler's in Virgo, so Virgo placements are definitely getting it rough right now. I would say the same for lots of what's we call it, Gemini placements are also getting it rough right now, as well as the Pisces. I'm sure the Sagittarius too. I'm sure the Sagittarius are not enjoying this either. The Sag placements. Um, yeah, it's just it's a season for mutables. It's a season for mutables. I've been dry all day, not wanting to do a thing. Yeah, I don't blame you. We've been kind of in a. I feel like it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? Coming up off of a hangover type of energy. You know, it's like, okay, I just need to like recalibrate a little bit. Um, and like, I think that I'm missing out a conversation on YouTube. I'm just reading captions. Okay, yeah, my mic's on. I hope you can hear me. Let me know if you can't hear me. Yeah, I'm just reading comments, so I'm not talking to anyone in particular. I really am, but no one else is on mic, I would say. Okay, good. Ooh, awesome. Let me check. What app? Okay. Okay, cool. Sweet. And I'm pretty sure I have your chart. Let me just see. This is like the one app that I'm like, give me a better way of doing this. Here we go. Maybe this will work. No. I like can't see. I don't know if you. Okay. I got that one. Maybe you sent it another way. Oh yeah, I remember now. I remember. I remember. I know where to look. I know where to look. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's see if there's a note. I sometimes like you see like really big creators like Parker and Dean and people, and they get all these cash apps, and they get all these payments or whatever. And I'm like, do they just have a device strictly for those notifications? Is that how they do it? I think so. I'm like, how do people like keep track of all these things? I'm like, is there an app that just like will put them all on one screen for me? I'm sure it exists. Thanks for the heart, me. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a, let me see. Did you give me a did you say you wanted a roast? I forget. Okay, a roasting. Okay, great, great, great. Let's do a little roast. It's time for a roast. Let's see. Oh, I can share this on here too. Let's see. Sorry. I'm like remembering. I'm remembering. I haven't done this in so long, guys, so apologies. Okay. That should be good. Cool. Okay. So let me pull you up. I'm excited to roast you. I feel like I glaze you a lot. Leos, it's like really easy to, if you're a glazer, if you're like a natural glazer, I would say I'm more of a natural glazer than a roaster, right? Um, I do love my donuts, glazed donuts. So I just feel like, yeah, I love Leo. I've said this before. I love Leo placements because you can glaze them and they will like love it. Thanks, Boost. But and like some people like just can't take a glazing. Some people are like, no, no, you're too much, too much. Like I don't like people saying nice things about me. Ick, ick. Um But Leo placements, you can do it and they will love it. And it's like guilt-free glazing. Okay, anyway, it's time to roast though. So the good thing about this person is there's a lot of fire. There's a lot of fire, so it's easy to roast. So let's start with there's definitely some like obsessive tendencies here. I definitely see you're someone who just like as soon as you get the spark, it's like wildfire comes real easy, especially if someone's like fanning those flames. You have a lot very combustible, very combustible chart. Thanks, Drew. And guys, if you want, just send me a little tippy tip here. Um, and I have all the links and or here. I don't know where you're looking here, you know. And I will roast or glaze you or answer any other question. Raising some money for the weekend. I have places to be. Okay, anyway. So yeah, obsessive tendencies, likely very compulsive. It's like, yeah, when that fire gets lit, it's like watch out, evacuate immediately. um because yeah, you never know if it's coming to you. It can get loud. I would say there's also it's hard to glaze a friend. Okay, I mean, sorry, to roast a friend, but I'm gonna say it. There's like this house cat laziness for sure. Like you are here to just like lounge and be fed and pampered essentially. I feel like, that's that's pretty evident in your chart. Like, yeah, yeah, you want everything and everyone to just come to you. Um and there's definitely there's like this judgmental aspect of you where it's not just being judgmental. It's like it's like the nitpicky judgmental. You're gonna look at every single thing. So if someone's in your bad, already in like, in your bad list, it's like you're gonna catch every single solitary thing that they do wrong, that you deemed wrong, and you're gonna keep receipts. You are going to have the binder stacked. Oh, really? You didn't say that? You didn't do that? Well, actually, let's flip to page 373. And you'll see right here at the bottom, you did exactly that. And I don't know if this is a roast, but you definitely like your partners to be a little subservient, a little like nerdy, like the nerdy types for sure. The types that just like, I'm sure they talk your ear off a little too much and you're like, okay, shut up. I think you probably take like revel in being able to tell people to shut up. um because yeah, I mean, it's like time is money, and if you're not aiding my pleasure, then why are you talking to me? What's the deal here? Where's yeah? Did I roast you? Okay, so for anyone who can't see, Brie, yeah, Brie is saying this is beautiful. Um, this is so correct. No, so this person has Venus in Gemini. So you were very close in guessing Virgo, but yes, this is an Aries rising, Sagittarius moon, Leo sun, with a sprinkling of Cancer and Gemini placements. So lots of Sag, ruled by Mars and Sag, like very, very fire. Watch out. Watch out. Um, so thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. I always enjoy looking at your chart. Very it's very sparkly. It's very sparky in general. Um, you have no earth whatsoever, so make sure you're finding ways to stay grounded. Yeah. I got a thing from Shanice. Let's see what else. Let me know who you are and where you are. I'm looking at the chats. Give me a me. Okay, and I got one from you, Boost. I got one from you, Andrew, and I got one from um, Taffeta. Okay, great. Cool, cool, cool. Let me just check and make sure I'm not missing anything else. Okay. Okay, cool. And Melodia, I got yours too. Okay, and Rue. Okay, no, that's from something else. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do taffeta, and I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Um, okay, and you want to glaze? Yay, lovely. I love glazing. Okay. Um, let's see. For some reason, okay, I need you to give me your birth again, or you can just tell me. I see. I need the month. I need the month because I have the day, and and I don't know if it's 4/20 or if you because you wrote out 4. Um, I could share the chart, but it's my. You can probably already tell I'm glitchy, and my computer's 5 years old, and it's not set up to be able to do all this. Thanks, Dan. Okay. Okay, January. Is that you? Is that you, Tefna? No, that's not you. That's someone else. November. There you are. Okay, is it November 20th? Is that right? Cool. Tell me if that's right. And we will get to the glazing. Let's see. November. Is this a fellow Scorpio? November 20th? Um, and okay. And also let me know if this is AM or PM. I'm guessing it's AM, but let me know before I start. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me know if it's AM or PM, and then we will get going. Okay. Ooh, cute. I'm just waiting for the confirmation before I get started. No worries. Yeah, just let me know if it's AM. Okay, it's AM. Perfect. Okay, we will get going. And I got Scorpio Sun, Aquarius Moon, Libra Rising. Okay, we're doing a glaze here. Oh, first of all, you're ruled by Venus. You're ruled by your benefic of sex. So automatically I see that and I'm like, this person shows up as like the balm or like the sweetness in other people's lives. Um, you definitely have an edge to you though, because you're ruled by this Venus in Scorpio. It's square Mars. It's square Uranus. It's with Mercury. So there's this. I would imagine very like. Thank you for the heart me. I would imagine you have a very what's the word I'm looking for? Like behind the scenes, low key, um, sort of way about you, like kind of like I would imagine you keep your circle pretty small, but those people adore you. You know, those people are like, this person is so unique and so one of a kind, and I'm like so grateful to have them in my life. I also feel like you're you're probably extremely like you do a lot for people. I would imagine you're someone who really cares about like supporting other people in more ways than one. But I would imagine like emotionally, I feel like you probably can help guide people through some. especially like shame, like people when they experience like shame or like guilt or those like sticky feelings, they probably come to you to help them navigate through it and like give them um yeah, like not just guidance, but like just like a safe space. And very much getting like safe space for my people. Um and also fun. I feel like you're someone you probably have some really like unique interests. Um not mainstream interests, but someone who like really cares about um like doing things that make you feel good, and that like I like to say it's like the things that spark joy, that spark pleasure. I have a feeling you do something dangerous. I feel like it's like maybe not dangerous, but I don't know, there's just a certain edge. There's definitely this like edge to you that I find really intriguing. Um yeah, and I feel like you just have really nurturing energy, but it's not like the stereotypical way. It's like the people who are allowed to be in your sphere really get to appreciate that. Um, I also imagine that you can read people to filth. I feel like if you had these skills, maybe you do. Nothing dangerous. Okay, okay. Maybe it's something else. Or do you do any like sports or anything physical? I just maybe not. I don't know. I'm curious. I would have to like really dig into it with you. But you have such an interesting fifth house. I'm like, what are you doing for fun? What are these things you're doing? Maybe it's like competition or sport or something, entertainment even. But I don't know if you're creative, if you're making something. But there's such a like interesting part of your chart. What else do I want to say? I feel like okay, so people with Venus Mercury conjunctions are always incredible writers. So I don't know if you write or not, or if you just journal or what, but that is something that is like a very consistent aspect that I see is really good writers, people who are able to really like I don't know, just have a really artful way with words in communication. So I would imagine that's also a really a really special part of you. Um, yeah, and you know, I would imagine it's been a weird couple, a weird like past couple years. Yeah, especially the last 2 years, even longer. But things are definitely shifting. Things are definitely shifting, especially this summer. So I'm giving you all my best of luck. My parents were athletes, but I grew up drawing and writing. Sadly, I don't do it as much anymore. I have been trying to return to writing at least. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, you're not to sound like you're not young. You're younger than me, so I was going to say you're young, but you're in your early 20s. Like, there's a lot more time to, rediscover different interests. And you're 24. That's a big rebirth year. Or no, turning 24. It's a big rebirth year. 23. It's very much like let it rip, let it let yourself be carried away by the ocean currents and see where it takes you. But 24 is a really big rebirth year, so keep that in mind. Um, yeah, I'm in the server, so hopefully I can get myself to talk more. Yes, yes, I need to be in the server more too. I have a Discord too. DM me somewhere if you want in. We just talk astrology and yeah. Thanks so much. Let's see, who do we have next? I saw Andrew. Let's see. I need your info, babes. Also, this is sort of like my minimum here, and um, I had to separate them because I don't want them to, give me a one of these. But send me another one with your birth info and all the things you want. Andrew, you're so funny. Let me do, okay, let's see. Um, I'm gonna do. I have one more over here. So yeah, I'm gonna do boost. I already have you in here. What did you want? What did you want? Hey Candace. Hey Carly. Do you want Okay, Shanice, you're there. Okay, cool. Let me do you. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. Let me do yours. Okay. And then I'll do you boost, but let me know what you want. Um 813. Okay. We have another Leo. We have another Leo. Okay. I wonder if I have you in here already. Oh yeah, and Shanice, tell me what you want too. Do you want a glaze? Do you want a roast? Do you want something else? Um, Also, I don't think you gave me your time. Oh no, no, you didn't give me your time. I need your time too. I need your time. Okay. Um. Okay. Cool. Okay. Gotcha. 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 Cool. Okay. This isn't a roast or a glaze. This is a question. Career, money, wanting to relocate but not sure of timing. Awesome. It's my cup of tea. Um. Cool. So you're close by. We love our East Coasters. Okay, let's do this. Why is it doing that? There we go. Okay. Another Libra rising with a Iris moon, 2 in a row. I love when that happens. You're a full moon baby too. Okay, I feel like I probably looked at your chart before. It looks so familiar. Um, Looking for a new job. Got it. Okay. And let's see, how old are we? 20, 25, 24 would be 32. Okay. Got it. I'm turning 33. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah. Jupiter. Okay. I And you're looking to move, I think you said. Wanting to relocate, not sure of timing. Okay, got it. Got it. Gotcha. Okay. I think I can see why things have been slow. I can see Saturn being moving through your sixth house, like really slowing things down in the work area. It's also like staring at the ruler of your six. Just it's just kind of gridlocked. Jupiter being in Gemini is not helping. It's not helping at all. The things are really starting to shift soon, though, especially once Saturn. Let me say this so I can look at the transits. When Saturn enters Aries, that's going to relieve some pressure. And then um, let's do this. Okay. And yeah, once leaves Pisces, that's going to help. And then what else are we looking at? Really, I'm looking at Jupiter. I'm looking at Jupiter entering Cancer and really activating your 10th house. That's just going to put a lot of things in a better position. We're also going to get your chart ruler, um, Venus, in a much better position around that time too. So I'm going to look at when exactly that is. Yeah, it's like mid June. Um, Mid June, we kind of get through a lot of the stagnancy that we've been moving through. Just like 6 weeks, 6 weeks. um, yeah, I'm hopeful for you in that regard. I think Jupiter's movements are really going to change things. Honestly, that happens I think at the very end of May, but we still have to get through like a square of Saturn that's just been building. It's really been slowing a lot. If you know a little bit of astrology and you look at where Jupiter rules in your chart, Essentially, like the past year, we've just been in stagnation, slow movement, tension mode because of what with whatever Jupiter represents or rules in your chart. And for the Sagittarius and Pisces risings, that's like you. Those are major areas of your life. Same with the Gemini and the Virgo risings. Those are really major areas of your life. But even, you know, Scorpio risings, it's your money. For the Libra risings, this is your work, your sixth house. So everyone's gonna kind of getting affected by this, but we're really waiting for this like mid June, mid late June time period when Jupiter is not only like in Cancer in a much better position and just has a lot more like resources to do better than it has been for the past year in Gemini, but it's also going to finally break free of this square from Saturn, and it will be free of it for a year, and it'll just Jupiter is the greater benefic. It's like the planet that really can, especially for day charts, which you are, Shanice. Like it is that planet that really can pull through and bring those blessings and bring that stability that we need, and that we're like, I think a lot of us has just been like craving. Like, give me some consistency, level things out, give me some sort of break here, and it's just hasn't been able to offer much. While it's been in Gemini the past year, it's been a tough place. So we really get that shift starting in like 6-7 weeks. So hopefully that's helpful to like hang on to that. I really think that's going to be a big shift for you in regards to the work stuff, and yeah, yeah, I think that'll kind of facilitate the move stuff as well. I hope that's helpful. Okay, I got you. I got you, Aaron. Aaron, Andrew. Is Boo still in here? Boost, where are you? But I'm gonna do Andrew real quick. I'm gonna do Andrew. I know they want a roast. Hey, Michael. I can't believe I just called you that. Hey, Mezzy. Oh, ouch. Oh my God. I swear to God, every time there's planets in Leo, I like can't help but hurt myself some way, somehow. Mars, I just cut my finger. Hopefully it doesn't bleed too much. Okay. Okay, I got you, babe. I got you. Um, okay, cool. I'm gonna do you real quick boost and then I'll do and then I'll do Andrew. I'm just doing it in order of where I received. So I'll do Andrew, or sorry, Caboose and Andrew, and then Melodia has to be that, right? And let's see, I'm gonna make sure I haven't received anything else over here. Keep logging me out too. Okay. And Boost, what did you want? You want to get roasted? Okay. Okay. Of course you do. Of course you do. I don't even know why I asked, but I just had to make sure. Okay. Let's roast this Cancer. Okay, we're looking at a Cancer sun, Pisces moon, and Scorpio rising. And yeah, this not so, I was going to say not so combustible because there's like almost no fire. There is a Venus in Leo, but it is really soggy. It's really wet. You have a lot of water in your chart. And that probably makes it, I would imagine you're pretty like sensitive. A sensy baby is what I call you, what I would call you, is sensy. Hey, 19. um and not only that, yeah, there's a lot in here that speaks to just like being really soft and tender, um and easily, if you have like a pool of water, right, anything that any sort of movement, vibration, disturbance to that water, you're going to see it, right? You'll see it in the waves of the water. And that's essentially what you are. It's like, really, you're not, I would imagine you're not someone that can hide your emotions or your feelings really well. And you're probably known for your, sort of reactive energy. um what else do I want to say? But also there's like a toughness to you, um that is like almost like can be really cold, I would imagine, to the wrong person, I would imagine you can just kind of go between hot and cold. It's like either I love you and or like you're my enemy. And that's actually where I should have started, because that's one thing I see a lot with charts like this for the astrology girlies, the Scorpio risings with Mars and Taurus. I see it often where it's like you go through the world with this, like, if you're Martian, you're Martian, you're like a warrior, right? And you can often feel like you're in constant battle with those around you. Everyone's an op, basically. Everyone's an op until they prove that they're not an op. And that can often become, you will end up being often your biggest enemy, essentially. It's because you just get yourself into these squabbles whenever I'm not trying to squabble right now. And you're like, but you're an op until you prove you're not an op. So I need to suss you out first. Um, yeah, and again, the compulsive energy, the obsessive compulsive energy is there too. Your chart just lights up my chart, so let me see. Let me see. Do we have any response from Caboose? Let's see. Nothing yet. Hopefully they didn't just leave. I know I'm not really good at roasting, but I try. I try. You have to really piss me off for me to really roast you. So there's some people I would roast. Trust me. If I had the opportunity, they just need to send me some money first. Thank you. Thank you. Carly said it's part of my charm. Thank you, Tuesday. My stuff might be censored. Okay, so the person I'm roasting right now, I haven't been able to see their comments because they're so problematic. Their stuff is probably censored. I thought it was just a tism. That's hilarious. But yeah, hopefully that satisfied you. Um, you're someone that really like needs to bump into things. That's just part of your mission here in this lifetime, is to really knock up against shit. And the tension's going to be there, but sometimes that friction sparks something really great. Sometimes it sparks something kind of destructive. I'm sure you get a little bit of both. But yeah, thank you. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed your roast. I hope it was delicious. All right, Andrew, I got you, boob. I got you. I'm going to add you in here. Thank you guys so much, by the way. This is like really helping me out. And I also love doing this, and I need to do it more. So I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. I know you put the stuff up here. So delicious. So you could say they found it delicious, found the roast delicious. So step right up for some delicious glazes and delicious roasts. Okay, I got you, babe. I got you. Right, we have a Cancer. I wonder if I already put you in here and I just forgot. I might have. So I feel like I looked at your chart before. All of this sounds so familiar. Okay. I'm so used to talking out loud, like talking as I'm typing, and I'm trying really hard not to, so I don't just start doxing people. Okay, let's see. And you wanted a roast. I love how you guys are still wanting roast even after I even though my roasts are like sweet honey glazed roasts. Okay, let's see. We got a Capricorn rising with a Cancer sun and a Gemini moon. How fun. How fun. Okay, this person is picky as fuck. This person is picky as fuck. Um, that's the first thing that comes to mind. You definitely overanalyze everything and everyone. And yeah, I would imagine you're constantly trying to make connections. You're just constantly trying to make connections. I This is such an interesting mutual reception. I've seen it before. Okay, let me not get into the weeds. Um, let's see. Relationship stuff. I I I feel like yeah. Okay, okay. Hey, Antifa. Exactly. Okay. So yeah, they said exactly. I just feel like it's exhausting. I feel like you can like get wrapped up. I feel like you get wrapped up and you get wrapped up in people and you end up still being I feel like there's this thing where you end up being like the one with their shit together, and even though it might have appeared they've they had their shit just fine. But then it kind of devolves, and you're like, why am I the one who's kind of the adult in the situation? Aren't we supposed to both be adults? I don't know. There's just something about the relationship stuff. I feel like there's some difficult patterns. Um, these difficult patterns I feel like there's probably like a type or like even like a person or something that you've had like a long, okay, when am I going to quit this? And you kind of like the drama of it. You like the edge, the friction, but yeah, there's this I would imagine it gets really people, yeah, you just get easily swept up. Let's see, what else can I say to I said really picky. That's the one thing that stands out. Like someone like you, I wouldn't want to get into a verbal altercation with because I feel like you slice and dice people with your words, and yeah, you can just read people. Yeah, probably better than I mean, not better than, but probably in a meaner way than I can. And I would imagine people, there's like an intensity that people get from you. Um, but yeah. Also, okay, I'll say this. I feel like you have a over, what's the word? Like obsession's like too easy of a word. That's not the word I want to use, but a preoccupation, that's the word. A preoccupation with money, for sure. A preoccupation with money and material resources, from whatever that comes from. I can tell that's there. Um, and yeah, that's probably part of issues that come up in relationships too. Because I don't think you want to take care of anyone. I think that's the thing. I think you're like, you need to get your own shit together because this is mine. I don't want to share. I worked hard for this. Um, I am having fun with these. I always have fun with these. Let me know. Let me know how this roast is doing. They said, I second that. I leave you with emotional damage that you won't heal from. That tracks. Yeah. This is just like, don't cross me. I will tear you to pieces. But if not, like, I would love you. I love you down. Like, I think yeah, you have a lot of love to give. Maybe even a little bit smothery at times, right? But but you have a lot of love to give, but you're picky. You're like, don't don't come with bullshit. Okay. Sorry, it paused me because I wasn't using the app. Um, say hello in the comments wherever you are. Let's keep the engagement going, I guess. Okay. They said I'm a ride or die for many and few at the same time. Hell yeah. Yay. Okay. I will look for yours, Carly. Let's see. I got all of those down. Okay. I have a couple Melodia. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time pronouncing your name. I apologize. I got yours. I'm going to do yours next. And then I'm going to do Bethany and Carly. Ugh, come on. PayPal won't let me sign in. I need to give them my 1 second. Okay. 8. See how I just read things out loud? I shouldn't do that. Okay, I'm back. Just make sure I'm not missing anything over here. Okay. Someone sent me $4.20. You know who you are. Okay, and I also have Brianna. I got you in here too. Okay, cool. I wish my hi, okay, awesome. We're over on the tube. I'm laughing at the 420. Let me change. I wanted to, what can I do? Do I have like a gift goal that I can do? Live gifts. Set as goal. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do something cute. Let's do that. Okay. Cool. Excuse me. Okay. Aw, babe. Thank you so much to the people who are just sending me gifts just to send. That's really sweet. Including the 420. Okay, so Brianna, you are gonna be third up from this thing. Okay. I got you. We got a 91 baby. We got a 91 Pisces up next. And let's see, what did they want to talk about? Curious about all things health, housing, and income. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Adding in the info. Oops. And this over on the tube, which I love. And they were born in one of my favorite cities in the entire country. Beautiful. Okay, health. You said health, well-being. What is it? Health, housing, and income. Okay. Excuse me. Let me just save this real quick. It's gonna be easier. Okay. Awesome. We have a Pisces sun. Okay, cute. Pisces sun, Gemini moon, and Virgo rising. So yeah, you're getting hit. You've been getting hit. Especially over the past year from Saturn, absolutely. And now we have eclipses, angular. Okay, so we want to look at, how old are you? You're my age. No, you're a little older than me. We're in the same year, opposite sides. You're 34 now. Okay, cool. Cool. Um, health stuff is Health, housing, and income. Okay. I want to talk about health because you are Virgo rising, and let's see, you're ruled by your Mercury in Aquarius in the sixth house. So I wouldn't. I mean, I'm gonna guess you just kind of might have latent health anxiety. That's a guess. I don't know, but that I wouldn't be surprised given your chart in your sixth house, and you are a night chart. So yeah, I don't know what you are going through necessarily, but um, I think Pluto's entrance here into your sixth house is probably this is like a long term thing. It's going to be here for 20 years. So that's probably also a big part of it. It's been sitting on the ruler of your sixth house, um, your Saturn, which is actually at the exact same degree and minute as my Saturn, even though we were born at totally different times of the year. Okay, anyway. Um, yeah, that's been tough. I mean, any of the 91 babies who have Saturn in early Aquarius, and has been getting this Pluto on their Saturn, it's been a really intense transit, and it's pretty like background almost, which makes sense with Pluto. It's so far away. It's just sort of like making this slow transit through our charts, but and its transits are so long. You know, we've been having this Pluto transit to Saturn for like two years now, maybe three. I think two. Um, and so come visit. I want to come visit again. I have a good astrologer friend out there. Um, but yeah, I think I would imagine there's health anxiety. I don't know, and also, you know, your Mercury is pretty combust. There's I don't know if you have health issues already, but I would imagine with the South Node now moving through your first house, there's a lot of like there's a focus on the body, and the things that you need to sort of like change, release, let go of, like about I guess like in relation to your physical health. That's definitely like a cycle we're moving through over the next year and a half for the South Node moving through your first house and eclipses happening there. There's just going to be body stuff happening for us Pisces and in Virgo risings. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Without too much more information, I don't want to say too much about your health, but I would say it's definitely like a time of focus on your physical health, for sure. Work wise, let's see. You said work and you said income and housing. Okay, income and housing. Okay. The good news is that Venus is finishing up a really tough transit, and Venus is responsible for your money. Um, it's moving through your eighth house now. I don't know if you're like relying on others for income right now, and maybe you have been for a little bit, or just for support in certain ways. And I would imagine that's like frustrating for you, but or maybe not, maybe not. But I think that Venus is moving into greener pastures once it leaves Aries and enters Taurus into your ninth house. It'll be in a much better position for you to start building. And so give it a little time. Give that a little time. We have some just no, okay. Two objects that are the same. I did it. Okay, cool. Almost had a puzzle piece issue. Um, yeah, okay. What was I gonna say? Right. Okay. Venus. We're looking at Venus. Yeah, you're having a lot of changes I can see to income right now. And a lot of uncertainty. I think that's probably the biggest thing. It's kind of a it's kind of a it's that's kind of consistent this year. It's not going to always feel like this. I think things are especially tight right now. Saturn's going to come and sit on Venus for a while, but I do think that it's signifying like a shift, a definite shift in that regard. Also, again, Jupiter moving into Cancer in June is really going to help with is really going to help with stabilizing things quite a bit. Let's see. Thanks for the heart me. I love when they do those like the little hand thing. um yeah, at the end of the Jupiter transit in Gemini, which is just in a couple weeks actually, we're getting Jupiter trine your Mercury, your chart ruler, and I think that's really going to help stabilize some things as well, and just kind of give you, what's the word I'm looking for? Like Jupiter has this way of like lubricating things, so things that have been feeling really tight, or like lacking of substance or energy. Jupiter sometimes comes in and gives a little bit of like juice. So, excuse me, that's something to look forward to. I just know it's been tough. I know it's been a tough couple of months. Um, and I think you're someone who burns out pretty easily. I would imagine you don't have a lot of spoons in general, and it's been it's been especially difficult. Thanks, Augie. But um, we're moving out of this really crunchy period that we've been in for the past couple months, with all the back to back to back retrogrades and just planets and shitty signs for those planets. And yeah, we're kind of entering new territory soon. So that's a big thing I want to think about in terms of housing, especially mid June, like early mid June, 15th, 13th, 15th ish, I think is when we have a Sagittarius full moon. And that should give you some more insight around housing shifts for you, like what's to come for there. So definitely hold on a couple more weeks, because housing, you should get some more information by mid June. Yeah, yeah, I will look forward to that. I hope that's helpful. It's been okay. So they said I've been out of work for almost half a year. Lots of community care. That's what I'm grateful for. It's been brutal. I feel you. It's been about a year for me, um, out of work myself, and I feel you. But especially, I think, yeah, we just kind of had to get through one, those eclipses in um, Libra and Aries, which are for us Pisces and Virgo risings. Those Libra and Aries is our money houses. It's yeah, our money and resources. And so those eclipses, I think we had to get through, and then this Venus retrograde, which is finally over. We're just got to get Venus out of Aries, and then we have a little bit more stability to look forward to. So I hope that's helpful. Um, yeah, things are shifting. Things are shifting. Um, let's see. Thank you again. I hope that was helpful. Um, Bethany. I got Bethany, Carly, and Brianna. Cool. Um, okay, great. Let's see. Great. We have a Libra, friends. We love our Libras. I need the shifts. I know we're all just waiting for the shifts. I mean, I've been waiting for this. I've been looking at the astrology for obviously a long time, but I just knew we were going to have 6 months of shit. I just knew it looking at the astrology, and I knew that like March and April were kind of going to be like the crux of the shit. And we're in the downturn. Okay, awesome. Hi, you're my Libra, Bebe Jupe. You my Libra. Okay, wait. Um, there's so many people born this day. Oh my god, I know like at least 15 people born this day. Okay. Oh my god, I bet you have. If you still live down here where you were born, I bet you have one of the best accents around. Okay. You're the airhead. Okay, awesome. Let's see. And what did you want? So you wanted. Oh, a glaze. Okay, okay. Yay. Sweet. Ooh, this one's easy to glaze. This one's easy to glaze. Okay, so we have a Libra sun. Their sun happens to be right on top of my Venus, so there's that. Um, and Venus and Libra also. And then we have Aquarius moon and rising. So yeah, airhead makes sense, but I like to think of this as more like the fizzy bubbles on top of champagne, like it's very sophisticated, airy. It's a type of air that really like connects people. It's like that the airy energy that makes you like notice someone across the room and they notice you, and then you just end up floating next to each other and having a random conversation, and you like talk about all these random things before you even get each other's names, and it's that sort of air. um this person, I love your chart. So this person, I can tell is very social. Even if they would consider themselves like sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Introverted naturally. Maybe you don't, but I think you're just very naturally like easily sociable. I think you can. I think you probably have a group of people that you've amassed over the year that just like ride for you. And yeah, I would imagine you have a pretty like funny sense of humor, pretty dry, but really witty sense of humor. Um, yeah, and the type of person who just like you're not running your mouth. You're not someone who's just like running your mouth and talking shit. But when you say what you want to say, when you get the mic, it's always like a mic drop moment. It's always like, oh shit, wow. It makes people think, makes people realize things that they weren't really paying attention to. Yeah, this Mercury and Scorpio with Pluto is very, it's like Hawkeye focus. You're able to sort of pick up on things that other people are not paying attention to. And I would imagine you're kind of known for that as well. Just like precision. What else do I want to say about this? Also, yeah, I think your quirkiness is something that people just adore about you. Um, yeah, I would imagine you. I always say people like this, the moon in the first house, it's like really hard be um to like be in public without being noticed. I would imagine you're someone who just kind of shimmers. You kind of sparkle wherever you go, like if there's a crowd of people, someone's going to ask you for directions or for help. You stand out from the crowd. Um and yeah, you might wonder sometimes like why? Why me, but I think you're just a very even though you might not see yourself this way, for whatever reason, I think others do get this sort of like they just want to know about you, like who's that? I'm This person's interesting. I'm intrigued. Oh, hi Mishi, I miss you. One of my besties is in the comments. And she said, I love putting this on and watching you do readings while I do other things. We used to just, I mean, we're the type of besties that just like to coexist together. So this works. But anyway, yeah, I I feel like you're known for, sort of your eccentric grace. Maybe that's the way I can put it. And yeah, I just keep getting champagne bubbles. I keep getting champagne bubbles. It's very communal and um yeah, like little highbrow, it's not just prosecco. I feel like an alien sometimes. It's like alien supernova though. It's like even though yeah, you're an alien, right? But like it's the type of alien that people are like, I want to know more about that alien. Is that an alien? And not the type of alien that people are like, oh my god, scary alien. I don't understand you. It's the intriguing alien. They said, I love Champagne. I'm a mom of two. And yep, still in the South. Oh my God. I bet you have the best accent. Um, yeah, you have a really, really cool chart. You have a lot of, a little bit of everything. Some water, some fire, good amount of air, good amount of earth. Yeah. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed your glaze. I hope you enjoy some champagne soon, because all moms of two deserve champagne. All moms deserve champagne, period. Let's put it that way. So thank you so much. Carly, I wonder if I have you in here. I don't think it. Carly, I thought you were older than me. I thought you were older than me this whole time. Oh my gosh. I love this. I'm older than Carly, you guys. Believe it or not. I'm older than Carly. Okay. 9:30. Okay. Oh my god, your birthday just passed with us. I'm only a couple months older than you, so it's really not. It's not that crazy though. Okay, let's do this. I think Carly wanted us. Did you want to roast? I feel like you wanted a roast. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. We have Aries sun born just like an hour or so into the equinox, into the spring equinox. This is a true spring chicken. Roast me. Okay. We got a Libra moon. We have a lot of Libra placements tonight, which I love because the moon's in Libra right now. And we have a Gemini rising. Okay. Yeah. This is definitely oh, it's so hard to roast you, Carly. It's so hard to roast people I like. Okay. But I'll try my best. So it's definitely giving intellectually superior. It's definitely giving like I know more than you, point blank, period. Um, and especially on particular subjects. And I think it's one of those things is like you can use your knowledge as a weapon. And I think you also probably have this uh, like again with the obsessive compulsive, it's more like obsessive research. You're one of those people who really believes that you can control everything if you just know enough. If you just know enough, if you just absorb enough information, you can somehow control everything and fate won't get you. You just shield yourself from fate. I just need to know everything there is to know. I just need to analyze everything. And if I just keep knowing, then that's it. They said, I haven't been told I'm either going to use my powers for good or bad. um, we definitely, let's see what else. I mean, there's always a little bit of arrogance with an Aries. Let's be real. There's always a little bit of arrogance with an Aries. You're born just like a day after a full moon. Am I looking at that right? Yeah. No, not a day, but a couple of days after a full moon. And there's just a lot of what's where I'm looking for. Have your sun and your moon in different signs. There's like this polarness of it. So I would imagine you're someone who kind of oscillates a lot between like um, what you want and what you need. There's a lot of there's not a lot of boundaries between those two things. It's like they kind of are the same thing oftentimes. And more than anything, you flip flop a lot between being selfish and then wanting, like wanting to partner and wanting to be collaborative with other people. It's like sometimes you're like, yeah, like I want to compromise with you. What do you want? Like, what can I do? What do you need? Da 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 da. But other times it's like there's like if you're not gonna I get this a lot. If you're not gonna take care of yourself, then don't expect me to. Like there's definitely a selfishness with with Aries energy. where you just don't have the time or the patience to constantly guess what other people are wanting, especially, and here's the thing, you can guess what other people want, but you don't want to have to do the work for them. And so I would imagine you can be pretty harsh with people sometimes when you get fed up, because I would imagine you do try to give grace, but then sometimes you're just like, look, if you're not going to say what you need, then I'm out. I'm just going to do what I want. Bye. Deal with it. Cry about it. I'm done with caring. Also, very much like talk your head off energy. Very much talk your head off energy. Nonstop yapper energy. Bye, Andrew. Carly said, yeah, they should go to therapy. And last but not least, I'll say, um, you have like, you oscillate between super high expectations and then like super low expectations. And I would imagine for like relationships, it's like you have super, you like, I have so much to give. I have this amazing energy who wouldn't want me. And at the same time, it's like there's no one out there that can satisfy me. I don't know if you're partnered or not, but I would imagine, even if it's not just for love relationships, just like, partnerships in general, I feel like you have high expectations. And then when people don't meet those expectations, you're like, of course not. Like there's this oscillation there. Um, but yeah, I think I roasted you enough. It's so hard to roast people I like. But I hope you enjoyed your roasting, your honey glaze roast. um, okay, they said they loved it so much. Good, good, good. I'm glad. I'm so glad. Um, okay, cool. I have Nomi. I hope I pronounced that right. And I also have Brianna. So I'm going to do Brianna first. Sorry. There's some things I like. I'm looking at my double P. I feel like I have to like censor everything I say on these apps sometimes. And I'm just seeing someone paid me stuff and wrote funny messages. 420 was so good. Okay, cool. I got you. I got you, Tuesday. I need to reload again. So I'm going to do Brianna. I'm looking for where Brianna is. Bye, babes. Thanks for coming. Thanks for getting a reading. I got Brianna. I got Nomi. I don't see anything from you, Tuesday, on the Venmos. Unless that's you. Let me know. And I might have to call it for a bit because I need to charge my devices. Came back for seconds. Okay. Wait, let me look again too. So 1 second. Because I might have missed it. I might be looking. Oh, I see it. I see it. Sorry. Oh my god, it was so long ago. Okay, I'm gonna do Tuesday. I don't know how I missed it. I'm sorry about that, babe. I'm gonna do Tuesday. And then I got you, Brianna. And then I got you, Nomi. And then I probably will call it after these three so I can charge up and 420. You do have patience powers. And I love your chart. Okay. Roast me. I'm gonna roast Tuesday. I have to say, like I say for months now, and I like it's just one of those things where you're like, oh my god, yes, this makes so much sense. Of course, of course. Okay, so fellow Pisces rising, Cancer moon, and and Capricorn sun. Okay, so you're a couple days before full moon. So yeah, we definitely have that like um hyper, it's not hyper, but like extreme energy from a full moon. But like, excuse me, full moon people, they're just like, oftentimes we get a lot of projection, with full moon people. We get a lot of like, you're just seeing a lot of what you're feeling, you're projecting onto others. You get a lot of projections as well. That happens a lot with full mooners. But the one thing I have to say, your chart just give me substances. I hate to say it. Your chart is very much like, I want to feel good all the time. Let's have a psychedelic life. And the thing is, like, you're kind of one of those people that you don't really need all the substances because life is already trippy enough. And it's like you add the substances. I can understand the need for substances to kind of be like, get me out of this, whatever this hellhole is. But at the same time, yeah, you're a hedonist. You're just a hedonist at heart. You you just want to. I know this is not very much a roast, but your chart just screams it. Like, once I get started, I'm good. Good luck getting me stopping. Good luck stopping me. um, yeah, there's yeah, yeah. That's a big thing. It's also just like, it's really like loud, I would say. I know you, so I know you're not like that loud, but I think you kind of can be. Like, it's very like big, boisterous. I feel like if we were in person, I'd probably get a lot more of your loudness, but like probably too loud for some people. Probably like a little, like, people probably are like, they're obnoxious. Um I don't think you're obnoxious. I think your chart is just really loud. It's like, you're not someone that screams for attention, and it's not like, I don't think your chart is necessarily like, give me attention. I think it's just sort of like, you might try to go unnoticed, but you're going to knock something over, or knock into someone, or blurt out the wrong thing at the wrong time. It's just sort of this, that's kind of messy in that way. It's giving like Jackson Pollock painting, if that makes sense. Very much too overstimulating for people. They said I'm clumsy personified. Yeah, it's giving that. It's also giving like, yeah, like boundary issues. It's like, what are boundaries? Like, and then you're like, get away from me. No one talk to me, when you're like way overstimulated, because it's hard, I would imagine, to really set boundaries, and do a good job of that. But yeah. Yeah, the biggest glaze I mean, the biggest roast I can give you is like, you're just a goddamn hedonist. And you need to work on your boundaries. The honey roast you needed. Okay, I'm so glad. Thank you for waiting. I'm sorry I missed that. But I appreciate it. Yay. Okay, this is what I did last time. I needed to heart the ones that I did, so I didn't mess it up. Okay, so I got Brianna, then Nomi. And Brianna, tell me where you are, because I don't think I got your details in this. I don't know if it's double P. I don't think you can. Maybe you can give a message. I don't know. But I didn't get your info. So where are you? Hey, Morgan. It popped up in your FYP. I love it. We missed you last weekend. We missed you a lot. I'll have to send you a picture. But I hope you're well. You come up on my FYP sometimes too. I feel like it happened just the other day on the Clock app. So I'm glad we're on each other's FYP. Get us on the FYP. Oh, hopefully I can visit you one day in Mexico. Thanks, Carly. See ya. Do I miss out on my second? I hopped in for a roast this time. Wait, which one? I'm trying to remember. Tell me what you're. Tell me where you sent it. Tell me where you sent it, so I can, because I don't remember what your name is on the payment app. But I'm looking for Brianna. I'm looking for Brianna. Someone said there's war left and right. Anything astro related? Because I think I need to move to Saturn. So I'm done. I don't know if you're still here, but yeah, I would recommend looking at some of Chris Brennan's YouTube videos, the astrology podcast, about the United States Uranus return and Neptune and Aries. He has really in-depth episodes about those cycles and their correlation to war. I almost started singing the song. I'm sorry. What is it good for? Okay. Let me see. Thank you, babe. Sorry I missed you. And how did let me see. Brianna. Oh no, that was I did that one before. Okay, that was the only PayPal I got. Cool. So Nomi, you. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do Nomi, and then I'm gonna do you, Shanice. Cool. Nomi, are you here? Are you still here? I got another Pisces, another 92 Pisces. Okay. Sorry it took so long. Oops. Let's see, when was that birthday? 6. Okay. I know someone born that day. There's a lot of people born early March. That's like a popular time. Great. Okay, hey. And did you say if you wanted a roast or yeah, let me know what you want to talk about. If you want to roast. Oh wait, I see. Never mind. I saw you wrote a little comment. Glaze you. Perfect. Yay, I love glazes. Okay. Yes. Let's let's do a glaze before my app start. Okay, so we have a Pisces sun, an Aries moon, like moi, and a Gemini rising, and lots of planets in Aquarius. Okay, cool. Yeah, one of my best friends was born a day before you, so I know this chart really well. Um, but first of all, Aries moon, I mean, you have your chart ruler and your moon both in Aries, so automatically I know you're a badass. I just there's this comment the combination of Pisces and Aries is so um it's so special to me because the you get like the knowledge and wisdom and like spiritual sort of like what's the word I'm looking for instinct with Pisces, and then you have like the just physical like just do it don't think instinct from Aries at the same time. So I find the combination to be very like intuitive um without really having to put much thought into it because there's that combination of like spiritual instinct and just like natural instinct and physical instinct. It's like there's a lot of just do, and there's a lot of yeah, just like speaking things into existence. I think with a combination like that. Um, yeah, you have a really social chart, and again, not like in a way where you're forcing it, but I just feel like you have a natural ability to connect with people. Um, yeah, and it's not. I feel like you don't shy away from it, at least in your adult years, especially. And you're kind of meant to be. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to shine. You're meant to be. You know, I don't want to say adored, but like you're meant to have eyes on you. Um, and a big part of that is because you do have a really unique perspective on things, and you're just able to really take in life from this bird's eye view. Very, really like not so much analytical, but like what's what I'm looking for. You really try to have a broad perspective on life. And I think that from this like sitting on the cloud, observing things from the outside, looking in, you offer really important like critiques, but also solutions to problems. I feel like you're a systems person and like a to-do list person, someone who just like you're able to like set priorities and tackle them. Yeah, you're meant to, I don't know what you do, but you are meant to like have your ideas, have your voice heard. And I think that there's likely communities of people that either you found them or you're searching for them or what have you. Maybe you're still collecting them, but there's people out there that want to hear from you and that like want to support you. I feel like you probably already do have like have your people, but that can that can grow. That can definitely grow. Um, yeah, just keep shining it. You're a light. You just have that energy of being able to be that beacon for people and like guide like leadership qualities. You very much have that. So um, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. You're meant to be. Your sparkliness is meant to be seen. Not just like kept for a select few. Um, I hope you loved your glazing. If you're just tuning in, I'm going to close down soon. I think I have one more. Um, but thank you so much, Nomi. Okay. I think I do have one more. Shanice, yeah, I'm going to do you again. Let's see. What did you want to talk about? What do you want to do? I forgot what I did for you. Did I roast you before? Did I give you? And you were like the first one, so I'm forgetting now. But what would you like this time since you came back for seconds? A roast. Okay. Let's do it. Let's roast some Shanice. Okay. Immediately. Okay, I'll do the we got a full moon. We got a full moon in Aquarius, Leo sun, and in Mars in Gemini. Okay. Yeah. Immediately I'm like Mars and Gemini. I always call you guys heartbreakers. But I would imagine you deal with, yeah, some annoying annoying romantic situations. Yeah, I feel like you're the type that needs a little bit of you need your partner to be a little, not mean, but like a little, I feel like you need that like bickering in your relationships. You need that sort of like, I feel like you're a very picky person and you probably attract really picky people. And you probably have a lot of like nitpickingness that happens between you and others. Um, and, you know, I want to say this in like a helpful way, but I'm supposed to be roasting you. Okay. There's the coldness factor of that moon in Aquarius with Saturn. I was raised by one. Ask me how I know. But yeah, I would imagine you oscillate a lot between like the warmth of the Leo, where you're just like, yeah, everyone bask in the sunlight. I'm gonna give you some warmth. I'm gonna give you some warmth for everyone. And then when you feel like pissy or mad, or someone's like wronged you in some way, or like, you know, you're jealous or whatever, you have some like annoying and like feelings, you just go straight to block everyone out, building up a wall, like I'm in my cave, fuck off, I don't want to hear from you. And not only that, it's not only that I don't want to hear from you, it's like I'm going to tell you exactly what the fuck I think. um if you don't like, if you don't give me my space, then you're gonna get chewed the fuck out. So you might as well you might as well leave. Oh, I froze. Okay. Hopefully, let me see if this works. I don't know where my iPad stand is, so I don't. Well, no, that's not gonna work. I'll just go like this. I'm holding it. Excuse me. So, yeah, it's the warmth and the cold. You're hot and you're cold. You're yes and you're no. You know how the rest of the song goes. Okay, no, you were saying when I shut off, they don't get some, they just freeze. Yeah, you have this like literally ice. You can turn on the heat and the fire, or you can turn on the ice, and um, yeah, it's usually one or the other with you. I would imagine it's usually pretty hot or cold. And I would also imagine that like you have just like underlying anxiety that sometimes you're not, well, but you probably are aware of it, but like I would imagine it gets in the way. Because yeah, there's like it makes you frigid, the anxiety, it makes you like, that's what makes you sort of shut off to other things. But at the same time, you really need your alone time. You need your sulking time. You need your cave time. It's important for you to have it because I would imagine, can get overexposed pretty easily. Um, you're sensitive. You're a sensey. Yeah. Hey Jeff. Hey Jeff. What else do I want to say about your chart? Yeah, another one of this obsessive compulsive things for sure. I didn't even notice that Pluto there. You have to be careful not to get too compulsive, because when you're activated, it's like no one can tell you anything. It's hyper focus, um, like sort of tunnel vision. You're gonna do what you want to do. Yeah, it's that's kind of what I mean. It's like if you when you get activated, it's like psh, I'm going to respond to this feeling in this way, and sometimes it feels like it's like you can't stop yourself. It's like a superpower, like something just takes over you, and you're just like, ah, I gotta do this thing. I gotta send this text. Fuck you. Da, da, da. Yeah, yeah. You just have to be careful not to embody the like take on that like I hate saying it this way, but like the victim mode, because it's not you haven't been a victim, it's not like you haven't been victimized. It's not like there hasn't been reasons for you to like develop the patterns and the ways you react to things, like the ways that you do. There's obviously the reasoning behind that, but you have to be careful not to turn on that hyper protective mode all the time, because you can be cutthroat. I can tell. But if I care for you, I try to hold back. Yeah, I mean, it's all a process. It's all a process. I feel you. But yeah, that's my roast for you. I mean, you're just you're the full moon babies. You guys are intense. You guys are intense. You're here to, again, there's like the projection element of it. Like you have to get kind of familiar with when you're projecting onto others and when others projecting onto you, because you kind of live life in that through contrast. Full moon babies are very contrasty. It's like you learn through experiencing something, and then having the other person, having someone outside you experience it in like the opposite way, and the dynamics just keep flipping back and forth. That's very that's very common for full moon babies. So just being aware of that. Your projector, oh my gosh, me too. I'm also a projector. Okay, I don't think I have any more people anymore. You guys really, really freaking helped me out, like no joke. So I hope I helped you out a little bit. You helped me out a little bit, a lot of bit. Oh no, I do have Ty. Okay, Ty, you're my last one. You're my last one, I think. And then we will close it out. Okay, let me see. I'm going to Ty. Are you on TikTok? Okay, great. I'm gonna end this on Instagram. Thank you guys for tuning in. Okay, great. And I'll keep it going on the tube. Um, I'll be back, Christina. I need to do this more often. I'm officially back. Let's put it that way. I just going away this weekend, and I have to drive a lot. I'm driving through from Pennsylvania to Jersey, back to Pennsylvania, down to DC, back up to Pennsylvania over the next couple of days. So I need gas money. I need all the things. So this is really helpful, and I'm really going to. I don't have a job right now, so this is a really good way for me to spend time and not waste time just arguing with maggots. So let's do this. Let's go, Ty. I just need your birth info, babe. Yes, thank you so much, Shanice. Thanks for coming. Okay, great. I'm guessing. Okay. I read the 1700 as the birth year for a second. I'm guessing it's not 1700. I'm guessing that was a typo, but now I realize it's just a time. Okay. We love our Virgos. Our new Pope is a Virgo, in case anyone was wondering. Let's see. And did you want a roast, love, or a glaze, or any other question? I love Virgos. Okay, cool. I can do that. We have Virgo Sun, Aries Moon, and a Capricorn rising. So let's see. Yeah. Oh, you're a Saturn in Taurus. Okay. I love. You're very earthy. That's the main thing that stands out to me. It's like super. Wait, let me go back to this since we're on our last one. Hopefully that works. So, yeah, super super earthy. Mostly the Virgo energy. Excuse me, which is is mutable earth. So you get that sort of shapeable, bendable form. And I don't know, Virgo energy to me is a very specific type of grounding because it's not stagnant. Taurus energy can be really can become stagnant, or it can at least it's very one directional. And Capricorn energy can be a little too kinetic sometimes. It's a little too it can be oppressive sometimes, you can say. um I mean, you have all three, right? But the main concentration is in this Virgo energy, where this is earth that is really functional and movable, and essentially, like, it's about putting things to use. And I would imagine with all your Virgo in the ninth house here, you have a very particular way of understanding the world around you, and like your lens through which you view the world, I would imagine, involves a lot of categorization and what's the word I'm looking for, like systematizing. Like, things need to fit into, there's a system in which you view the world through, and figuring out what fits into the system or into what categories. It's just sort of how you operate. um, yeah, there's so much like functionality I find in your chart. Like, I find you're someone who really just wants to make things happen and make ooh, sorry, the power mode. You just they said you should see my notes app. I was thinking about my malleability earlier, especially with Neptune rising. Yeah, that was the first thing I noticed. Really, is your Neptune rising. But yeah, you just this. It's very like it doesn't get stagnant because you have so much fire there as well, and then that your Jupiter and Jupiter and Pisces adds enough moisture as well to all that earth energy and that fire energy, so it doesn't get too dry. And so yeah, I see your chart to me just speaks like make a plan, figure out all the steps to the plan, execute the plan, repeat. um, and yeah, that's a huge part of your chart to me. It's like this. It just feels like we gotta let's do the thing. Let's take some action. Let's make it work. Let's figure out who needs to be involved to do the thing and make it work. But you take a lot of initiative, I would imagine, with that Aries moon. It really saves you, honestly. And your Mars, happy Mars return as well. That fuels that Aries moon. It's very like I want to. I don't let me get bored type of energy. um, the Neptune rising really adds like a mystique. Thanks for the heart, me, Brian. Yeah, the Neptune rising really adds like a. I think of it as almost like a glamour. It's like a little spell. It's a little. This is the energy that people get from you, and so you're gonna get a lot of like projections put on you. I think. I would imagine, but at the same time, yeah, you just again, I kind of come back to like that lens you view the world through. There's a little bit of a yeah, just like a trippiness or a psychedelicness to it. I remember when Neptune was on my ascendant, like just transiting for a couple years, and that's when I started 420 every day. That's when I started listening to the Beatles every day. Like I imagine people with Neptune on the ascendant are just able. I would imagine it's just like living in a movie. Your life is a little bit of a movie, of a like you kind of get to choose your own adventure sometimes with energy like that. I'm shutting down for the night, you guys, because my devices are dying. Thank you for the heart, me. But I'll be back. I'll be back Monday, doing more of this, and I'm just gonna make it my job. I needed to like just bite the bullet. I've been really bad at just overthinking it. Because yeah, I have like 3 different devices that I'm live on right now. So I finally figured out a way to do this, and I want to keep doing it. So expect me back. Expect me back. Um, yeah, Ty, your chart just really gives like knowledge. Like it's giving like library sciences. I'm not gonna lie. It's very much good night. It's very much I have all the keep like all the knowledge in the crypt, and I'm the one who knows where everything is stored and what's in what book. And you just have to you gotta you gotta get the keys from me. You gotta sign out the books for me. um but if you want to know the secret ancient wisdom, just come to my library. Like that's the energy it's giving me. um Sultan, I have to get back to you. I've been doing these for tippies, but I have to shut down for the night because yeah, I might come back on later just on the clock app. We'll see if anything's happening. But I do have to do some errands to get ready for tomorrow. I need to finish laundry. Ty, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was helpful. As you guys can see, I'm getting a little raggedy over here. If anyone knows a seamstress now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and for getting some readings, some roasts and glazes. YouTube, I see you. I'm so grateful you guys hung out with me and that I like came on. Twitch as well. If you guys want to follow me on Twitch, I appreciate it. I'm just kind of getting started, but YouTube, Instagram, I go live on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and sometimes Facebook even. So catch me where you can. I promise I'm going to keep coming back and doing more of these. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for all the likes and the taps. Oh my God, you guys are trying to get, I'm going to wait till I get to 30K to cut that one off. But thanks so much on YouTube and Twitch for watching.